What's up guys, it's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm giving you more lore on Warhammer 40k. This time we'll be diving into the chaotic forces of the warp-infused Chaos Dreadnoughts. So let's push over the Imperial ones aside as I dive deep into the lore on Chaos Dreadnoughts. A Chaos Dreadnought is a dreadnought in the service of the Chaos Space Marines. Under the influence of chaos, many dreadnoughts have degenerated into insane monsters known as hellbrutes. However, exemplars of ancient dreadnought patterns still exist, having become dark reflections of their imperial counterparts. Over the course of the Horus heresy, the Legion Astartes that sided with Horus were gradually becoming corrupted by the influence of chaos. The war saw the emergence of unique dreadnought variants among the traitor legions that reflected this growing change. These included the Mhara Gal, the tainted dreadnought of the Wordbearers, and the Berserker dreadnoughts of the World Eaters. The Mhara Gal were the first to become utterly tainted by chaos, its occupant becoming a possessed warrior that has been fused to the chassis of the dreadnought body. Under the sway of chaos, many fell prey to insanity and mutation. This fate is also shared by the dreadnoughts of the renegade chapters that have succumbed to chaos in the years after the heresy, such as the Crimson Slaughter. For Chaos Space Marines, incarceration within a dreadnought is seen as a fate worse than death. Unsurprisingly, it is used as a means of punishment by their chaotic lords. There is a variant of chaotic dreadnoughts known as a hulking monstrosity, called a hellbrute. These suits have been hideously corrupted by the powers of chaos and are now consumed by a maddening rage. It is considered a great misfortune to be entombed within a hellbrute, and over time the flesh of the injured body will morph and meld with the metal of the machine it inhabits. This only fuels the maddening rage that the hellbrutes display in battle, occasionally attacking their allies as much as the enemy. Between battles, the sarcophagus containing the pilot is disconnected and then dragged clear of its armored shell to lie inert in seething darkness. The hellbrute is then chained like a beast when not actually fighting, for fear that some residue of the pilot's soul may send it into a berserk rage. Those dreadnoughts that have not yet mutated into a chaos hellbrute are known as Ferrum Infernus dreadnoughts. Since the knowledge of creating new dreadnoughts has been lost, the Ferrum Infernus chassis is a relic hailing from the days of the Horus heresy. The warriors interred within this dreadnought are very strong in demeanor. Some have become highly experienced veterans, while others have descended into madness. Those dreadnoughts that pledge their allegiance to Slaanesh are known as sonic dreadnoughts, and they are oftentimes equipped with sonic weaponry. Sonic dreadnoughts are a variant of the Ferrum Infernus pattern, and they are used by Chaos Space Marines serving Slaanesh, particularly the Emperor's children. These vehicles are outfitted with destructive sonic weapons such as the oversized Dirge Caster and twin-linked Blastmaster. Only Noise Marines who are willing to give up all physical sensation can be trusted to pilot a sonic dreadnought without growing unstable. Out of all these variants of Chaos Dreadnought, it is said that the Chaos Contemptor Dreadnought is the rarest and most powerful. It is the only variant to be held in reserve by Chaos Space Marines, and occupancy is usually reserved for powerful chaotic lords. Due to efforts to keep these war machines functional, those interred do not risk falling into madness like the occupants of these lesser patterns. However, only few well-versed machine adepts and warpsmiths understand the complexity behind the Contemptor's technology. Going back to the Mhara Gal, the tainted dreadnoughts, they were first believed to have been created from the barely living remains of a Gal Vorback and a battle-shattered Contemptor dreadnought, both recovered from the blood-soaked ground of Isstvan V. They were probably fused together using unholy practices and then corrupted by a warp-born power, giving birth to this new monstrosity, a living engine of war and hatred. This word-bearer's dreadnought is a tainted and fearsome opponent in battle. It wields a warp-fire plasma cannon and a tainted power claw. It is formidable at both range and in close combat, its blows slicing through armor and energy fields alike. The twisted warp reactor and its demonic powers are given him forces that make it all the more deadly, even breaking the bonds of realities and allowing it to walk across obstacles as if they were not there at all. Chaos Dreadnoughts are armed similarly to their loyalist counterparts with potent ranged weapons as well as powerful close combat weapons such as claws or energy-infused whips or flail. The autocannon, the last cannon, and heavy bolters are oftentimes seen, but sometimes a multi-melta or plasma cannon is needed to provide armor-piercing capabilities. A Chaos Dreadnought's close combat weapons will oftentimes have a built-in bolter or heavy flamer. Sometimes both of these arms will be replaced entirely with a missile launcher to provide added ranged fire support. Chaos Dreadnoughts often prove erratic or unstable in combat, and as a result, very few Chaos Lords will use them unless there is another, more reliable demon engine to rely upon. And with that, we finish our lore on the Chaotic Dreadnoughts. Let me know what was your favorite part about this lore. Was it the mutated hellbrute, or perhaps the weapons? But never fear, because we will take a more in-depth look at the chaotic weapons seen on these monstrosities. So for now, why don't you give us a like and share this video so all your friends will know the epicness of the Dreadnought. Thank you guys for being awesome subscribers. Don't forget, we do have that giveaway going, which will be ending pretty soon. So hurry up and comment in the previous videos for your chance to win one of 4 Start Collecting boxes. As always guys, I am the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am out of here.